Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Small Business Social Show. My name is Jill, and I'm your host. Today, we're going to be talking about exactly how to go about getting paid for teaching others what you already know. And if you haven't seen my last video, make sure you watch the one just before this, because that is going to tell you 8 different ways you can actually get paid for teaching others what you know. Today, we're going to talk about the steps to take to get there. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm the owner of Fox Social Media, and my company's been helping practices, brands, and small businesses to both market and grow online for the past 10 years now. And I'm so excited to have both this YouTube show and my podcast by the same name so that I can help all of you as well. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is a little bit of research. So you want to go on to Google, and you want to Google the keywords in your field. So you want to pick the most common ones, the title, and just kind of look at what's out there. Look at what others are posting, what others are talking about. The next thing you want to do is to go on sites like Answer the Public and Quora and see what kind of questions people are asking and what information they want around the topic that you're an expert in. And when I say an expert, I don't mean you know everything in the whole world. The next thing you want to do is to join Facebook groups or other groups around your topic. You want to see, again, what are people asking? What are they talking about? What information do they want? And within these groups, you want to start helping. You're going to share answers to the questions that you're familiar with and you have an answer to. So this is a great place to get started. The next thing you want to do is create a simple website. And the best way to do this is to use WordPressorg. They have a lot of free, very nice templates that are super, super easy to set up. I'm not a graphic designer or a web designer, or I don't have any of those skills, and I set up my own website, so you can do it too. So what you want to have on there is, first you want to have an About Me page. And here you're going to introduce yourself to people who don't know you at all. And remember that you're talking to people specifically who are interested in the field or topic that you want to share information about. So you want to talk about your credibility, your education, your experience, your training, anything that gives you credibility in that area. And you want to talk about why you're passionate about this area as well. The next page you're going to create is a blog page. And again, when you use a site like WordPress, there is already a built-in blog page in there, so it's super, super simple to use. And you're going to want to post to this page at least minimally once a month, but better than that would be once a week. And you're going to get ideas for topics to post about. Again, go back to Quora and Answer the Public and those Facebook groups that you've joined and see what questions people have. When you see quite a few people asking the same question, you know it's going to be a great topic to post information about. The next page you want is a contact page, and this can be super, super simple. You just at least want to have your email address on there, somewhere that people can send you messages and ask you questions and get in contact with you. And also make sure that you have a subscribe button on there. The purpose of this is to gain emails, and you want to offer something, maybe a very simple guide or a PDF or a checklist that pertains specifically to your field and that will be very helpful to your ideal audience members. And what you do is you offer that in exchange for their email address. So essentially, you have a button that takes them to a page that says, put in your email address here and I will email you the guide. Next, you want to set up your social media pages. And the key here is to be on the sites that your audience is on. So find where your audience is most likely to be and just use a few of those sites. You don't have to use everything. It's not necessary. Just pick the relevant ones. And you want to post at least 3 times a week to these sites. Share relevant content. Share every single blog post that you post about. And also share just fun, interesting facts and tips and all kinds of things that will interest your ideal audience. The next thing you want to do is follow people that are going to be interested in your content. And the way to do this is to find accounts that are very similar to yours. Now, Facebook doesn't allow you to do this with your business page. However, the others do. So when you're on maybe Twitter or Instagram, you're going to find an account that's very similar to yours, and you're going to follow the followers of that account in hopes that they'll follow you back, and some will. And this is not a great long-term growth strategy, but it is a great way to get started and get some traction and get some legitimate followers without putting money into ads, which you don't want to do right in the beginning. The next thing you want to do is create either a podcast or a YouTube channel, because hearing your voice, and better yet, seeing you on video, really helps your audience get to know you and become comfortable with you and gain trust in you. And also it helps you establish your presence as an expert in your field. So remember, you don't need Hollywood quality film and video, etc. As you can tell by mine. A matter of fact, those don't perform well at all. What people really want is more of an authentic conversation. Just remember to have good lighting and good audio quality. Those are the things that matter. But just a basic film them off of your computer. You can use the microphone. Well, you can see the one in my hand, which I'll link to because it's awesome, and it's only, I don't know, like $65 or so. But those earbuds that come with the new iPhones and have the mic on them are amazing. They work great as well. So again, good lighting and good audio is the key here. Don't worry about all the rest of the little things. And again, post every single one of these to every single one of your social media accounts. Don't forget to share like crazy, and do it more than once, because people don't see much of what we post. The algorithms on the social media sites keep it to a very minimum. They want our money. They want us to advertise to get in front of people. So you can share a blog post more than once. And remember that just maybe have a couple graphics for your posts or your videos or audios, whatever you have, and change the graphics and maybe change the headline and the caption just a little bit each time you share it. And remember that if one of your blogs or videos or podcasts answers a question that gets asked in one of those groups, you can post it there as the answer. Just tell the person, hey, I just created a video that's going to answer that perfectly for you. Here it is, or I think this is really going to help you, and post the link right there. Next, I would recommend that you join a group. So it can be a local group, it can be a chamber of commerce, it can be a group that's specific to your field. Anything where your ideal clients are going to be, and offer to be a speaker, offer to teach the group something, a skill, whatever it may be that you can share with them for free. Then also sign up to help recruit new members. Remember, those new members are your ideal audience members, and you will have met them in person. Tell everyone you know about your new venture. Odds are that individual you tell may not be interested, but I bet they have a friend or family member who is interested in your topic. Also, answer all legitimate questions that you get in person, by email, or on social media. And build your email list. We talked about giving out that free checklist or free PDF in order to gain email addresses from people that are truly interested in your content. So as you're gaining those, don't forget to email those people, maybe just even once a month at first, then maybe build up to once a week. You're not going to ask for anything right now. You're just going to share useful, helpful content and your blog posts, your videos, your podcasts, whatever you have that's helpful to them, share it with them. Now remember, this process is not complicated at all, but it does take time, because you've got to gain, first people have to get to know you. Then they have to get to like you and trust you. You're spreading the word about yourself and your expertise in that field. You're establishing yourself as an expert in your field, and that's going to take some time, and you've got to build up that audience and that respect before you're able to charge for anything. But remember, this is such a great thing you can do. I mean, how awesome is it to get to share your expertise, help others, and make a living from it? It's amazing. So again, if you have not already done so, make sure you watch the video prior to this, because it's going to tell you 8 different ways to actually make money by sharing your expertise. So thank you again for watching today. And if you haven't already done so, please remember to subscribe to this channel, because every week I'll be sharing information that's going to help you both market and grow your small business, your personal brand, or your practice.